Hey YouTube, you already know who this is by now. This is Ant-Man again, back with another video, and I just wanted to speak with you guys briefly about a phone call that I had about 2 hours ago. Okay, my first video that I just posted was gonna be about that, but I decided to talk about something else. But this one here really does hold dear to my heart because it's a gentleman. He's actually from Africa. Okay, he's from Africa, and his family uh, is from has a medical background, right? They do a lot of there's a lot of nurses in his family, a lot of doctors in his family. They all have degrees and families, and they are pretty good. They're well off, you know. But this man said he had to do a whole lot of stuff to get to where he is today, and he noticed that there are a lot of new ways that you can make the same money. And he said if I would have known this about 15 years ago, he would have not actually became what he became from what he is today, right? So he said he grew up with that mind that the man was holding back people from getting a degree, or he didn't have the income, or didn't understand the American language good enough to make it in America. You know, make it and actually become successful and be something. He knew from where he came from and how he was raised, there was a lot of health problems, so he wanted to get into the health industry, or the medical industry, basically, right? And back at where he was from, where he grew up at, in whatever city that was, there was not a lot of medication, and there was a lot of home remedies that was made, but it wasn't a lot of real medication, and there was a lot of people that in fact died, and that was what made him want to, become getting in the medical field. Okay, so fast forward to what we were talking about. He asked me. He said, "Okay, I watched your video, Chances of Success," and he was completely blown away at the chart and how I broke everything down to him. He was really excited at how I broke that down. And like I said before, he said, "Man, you don't understand, Mr. Hitch. If I have known this about 15 years ago, he probably would have not have even chose the career that he's in now, because knowing that people can make an easy six figures and hard work and hard earned seven figure income from the comfort of your own home. If he'd have known that, he'd have been completely fine with it. He didn't care what he had to do. As long as the opportunity was available to him, he is willing to do what needs to be done from what he had told me. So he asked me, he said, Anthony, what what do you think at my age, what is my chances of success? And I was honest with him. I said, truthfully, it really doesn't matter what age you start your business, like an online business. Now, it may, um, affect you if you was to actually open a brick and mortar business, physical business, and get a domain and have to pay for direct marketing, and do a lot of flyers and stuff like that. But if you want to join an online business, it's not going to take you long to actually become successful if you are linked to somebody that is doing is living the life that you want to live, right? So I told him, I said, with you being in the medical field, right, you had to get mentored by somebody, you had to go through training, you had to be taught how to do this, correct? He said, of course. And I said, that's the same thing with online marketing, same thing when you own your own business. Someone has to mentor you, someone has to train you into being proficient, not just in all the products and services and in the back office, but in driving the correct traffic to that specific business, and how to speak over the phone, and how to possibly present your opportunity to cold traffic as well as warm traffic and hot traffic as well. How to determine who's going to make that investment and who's not. All of that stuff will be taught to you. You're going to understand who is ready to get the ball rolling, and who's just basically dragging their feet and wasting your time, okay? Or who just doesn't have the income at the moment, and they just want to just get some information from you, but they're not looking to make any investments at the time. So just explaining to him now, as far as in the medical field, yes, there's a whole lot more work that needs to be done. There's a more physical work that needs to be done, but online marketing is more of a lot of research and all mental here because there's no physical work that actually has to be done. Okay, everything is usually on base, online base, So just breaking it down to him, and basically explaining to him that your chances of success, what I love about this is that your chances of success is based off of you and how bad you want it. I said, having an online business, nobody's forcing you to invest the money that you want to invest in. Nobody's forcing you to get with a certain select type of person, okay? Nobody's forcing you to work any type of hours. It's really all on you. So when you're not successful, 9 times out of 10, it's because of you, because you're not pushing the boundaries. You're not doing what needs to be done on a consistent basis. So the only person that can fail at this is really you, okay? So he actually was great at he not great at understanding, but he was, how can I say this? He was excited. He was ecstatic. Like, okay, so you're telling me that my income is based off of myself and my own work ethic? And I said, yes. How hard you work determines your money. Okay, so if you don't mind investing in traffic, if you don't mind investing in free traffic, if you don't mind investing into yourself and learning more about the products or services in your business, if you don't mind taking the time out of picking up the phone and discussing your business to people, if you don't mind doing a couple of videos, if you don't mind putting in some work in the beginning, okay, setting up your systems to work for you, okay, getting everything in place so you don't have to do all this stuff over and over and over again. If you don't have trouble in doing this, or at least finding those that are doing it and having them teach you, you don't have any problem researching on what it is that you really have to do to become successful, then you're going to dominate any business opportunity that you invest in. Okay, and he noticed himself as he was looking at online marketing for the last like 3 years, and he said it himself. He said, I noticed that it's this thing called traffic, something called lead generation traffic. And he was like, I noticed that everybody talks about traffic, no matter what business opportunity that they join, right? This is something that they have to have. And I said, you're correct. And I said, for somebody that doesn't really know that much about online marketing, you obviously have an interest in it, and you actually hit it right out of the park. Yes, everybody needs traffic. So it doesn't matter where you go, who you speak to, how long you've been marketing. Everybody that markets from home, they need traffic, whether it's free traffic sources, okay, ad posting and videos and stuff like that, or paid traffic, clicks to a website looking for business opportunity, seekers or leads, you know, hiring video advertising agencies. There's so many different ways that you can drive paid traffic. Google AdWords, Twitter video ads. Now they got that. Bing, I think Bing ads or Bing video ads or something like that. There's a lot of different ways that you can market and pay, set a budget for yourself, and the companies will go out and market for you. So just explaining some different things to him, and he was very, very honored to speak with me. Very briefly, we talked about maybe not even 5 minutes, about 4 minutes actually. So its video is longer than our conversation, but I felt as though that I had to make a video about this because this guy has an impeccable background. He has a degree in this, degree in that, and even still, he's still looking for something extra. And he said to himself, man, if I found out, or if this was going on about 15 years ago, I would have definitely saw this. And he definitely respected the fact that I picked up the phone. Guys, it is important that you pick up that phone sometimes, guys, because you never know who you're going to talk to. You never know what commissions you may miss out on. You never know what relationships you might actually miss on building, okay? He was really excited, and he says he's definitely going to keep looking at my videos. He's going to make an investment, and he's really, really excited and learning more. He wants me to coach. This is crazy, man. I don't know. It got to be God. It has to be. People want me to coach them, and I wasn't going this route. I wasn't going this route at all. I just like posting videos about things and teaching you guys and guiding you and supporting you in your online business needs and stuff. But I mean, it just seemed like people want me to coach them, and I guess that's where God is pushing me. So he wanted me to coach him and his brother, on success and what actually needs to be done, and to set up a blueprint that fits them, not everybody else, but a blueprint that fits them, or explain to them the blueprint that I use in order to make sales on a consistent basis. So guys, um, I'm honored. I'm excited that he asked me that. I'm excited that he called me. I'm excited that he emailed me. I'm excited, just excited. Online marketing, working from home is not a new trend or a new thing. People has been doing this, but it's really just like grinding up the gears now. Everything is just boom, 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 boom. Like everybody is just doing this. Okay, guys. So I want to thank you guys for taking the time out to watching this video, guys. Take care, and as always, as you know, God bless. Talk to you soon.